Welcome back to Final Fantasy VI. Let's continue, well, more or less our escape from Narsh.
Yes.
Because, quite frankly, Terra is now on the run. Vaporites. And they're annoying. Yeah, since we're out of the armor, now she plays like a standard player character.
Yay!
So thus she has the attack command. And interestingly enough, if your character is in critical status, if you choose the attack command, you have a 1 in 16 chance of actually performing a limit break.
Yes!
Yeah, a near-fatal desperation move. In Kara's case, hers is Riot Blade, which happens to be her EX burst in Dissidia. Let's see. Oh, I should know, do not open the treasure chests in this cave. Not yet. They upgrade later.
Ah!
Yep. Uh-oh. How do we get out of here? Wow. We fall down and go boom.
Oopsies!
Unfortunately, that fall pretty much knocks her out. Ugh. And here is where we get introduced to our antagonist. Kefka Palazzo. Or as I call him, the court jester from hell. And I should note, there was actually a line omitted in this scene where she says, "No, get away." Where, you know, obviously that further hints to the fact that he had forced the crown on her.
Right.
Terra has pretty much spent pretty much her entire life in the custody of the Empire, being raised as a weapon.
Ugh, forget that.
Yeah. And don't forget, she's only 18, too. But during this time, she's also developed a fondness for Muggles. I know. Which would explain a lot, considering her reaction to Muggles in Dissidia and Dual Destiny.
Yes, definitely.
Anyway. These are the only memories she has. That's Emperor Gestal, the ruler of the Empire. In the days to come, we'll witness a total revival of magic. Our destiny and ours alone? Unfortunately, it's going to take pretty much the entire first half of the game to put him in his place.
Great.
And there will be casualties along the way. A lot. Then again, such is what happens in war.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, of course, the city of Narsh doesn't want anything to do with the Empire, so thus they try to remain neutral. Unfortunately, the people of Narsh end up getting caught in all this. Anyway, here's our next player character. The robbing and plundering trade? What? Treasure hunter and trail-worn traveler, searching the world over for relics of the past. Yep, he's a treasure hunter by trade. And whatever you do, don't call him a thief. Otherwise, he will attempt to pretty much end your life. Yes, meet Locke Cole. Yep, 25 years old, hailing from the village of Collagen to the west. I prefer to treasure hunter. Smag nonsense. Notice a huge difference. He's kind of like Indiana Jones in that respect. Except he really doesn't have any qualms about fighting. Yeah, right there, that sentence. People think that should have been translated as something different, but then again, it has a double meaning, considering not only is the term witch being insulting, but also the fact that it is a way to define a magic user. So, but you know, other people, they tend to rather translate that as the B word. If you know what I mean. Anyway. So, Locke comes to Terra's rescue. And, Uh-oh.
Oh. More things.
Now we gotcha. And, oh boy. Gee,
Holy crap.
it's a whole pack of monsters. But we're not alone in this. Wait, Koopo. Moogles!
Yay, Moogles!
Perhaps the undisputed mascot of Final Fantasy.
Yes.
Next to Chocobos.
Yes.
So, we have the aid of Mog the Moogle as well as the 10 Moogles. As such, we form 3 parties. And this is pretty much a hold the line moment. But if you want, you can cut through the enemies and reach the commander and defeat him to end this scenario. And no, Mog, the one in charge of the second party, you could actually remove his equipment. Let's see. Oh, that's a little trick. You can learn how to see what everyone's equipped with. Pretty much at least one party member in each party has a long-range weapon, so it'd be wise to put them in the back row. But then again, I rarely use rows except when they actually have long-range weapons. And that's Mog's party, obviously. And you can't de-equip any of the Moogles except for Mog himself.
Holy crap.
So I'm going to put him in the back row, and I'm going to strip him of his gear. This is actually beneficial. The Mithril Pike will be used by another character, and the Mithril Shield can be used by pretty much anybody.
Nice.
So we're going to use that to give Locke a defense boost.
There you go.
Alright, and let's give him that, Kushu, Kuren, Kuru, Kamog. Chocobo Brush, Mithril Pike, Mithril Blade, Boomerang. Alright, then I'll have that Moogle team on standby to defend them in case they break through. In the meantime, let's equip that fancy new Mithril Shield eventually. But first, let's get into a battle, because Mog actually has a unique function to him. Since he can't use magic, yet. It happens. Basically, Mog is a dancer slash geomancer. Being able to, and he's. Then again, I guess he could also be equated to being an animist too.
Ah.
Being able to use the powers of the terrain and animals. 21 experience. Master the new dance.
Dance! Oh gosh.
Okay.
No, I don't need that in my head. Ah. Dance, water, dance! No!
Shut up, Demix.
Exactly.
Anyway, as of course being a treasure hunter, Locke is a thief. Such he has the steal ability. And before you say, folks, yes, I'm aware, stealing tends to have a hit or miss. But then again, you can improve that later on with an accessory. But it more or less has to do with his level. The higher his level, the higher his chances. But then again, if there's a big difference between his level and the enemies, then he won't be able to steal at all. Or at least not effectively.
Wait.
Nah, screw it. I'm gonna just go for the kill. But first, another battle. So yeah, basically, Mog has learned his first dance, the Dusk Requiem. In short, once he's in dancing, he goes into a berserk rage where he uses all kinds of techniques.
Nice. Is this the one where people say something about friggin'
Whoa!
suplexing a train?
Yep, this is the game.
Okay. We had this joke not that long ago in a roleplay I was in. I'm like, what the heck are you guys talking? Oh.
Yeah, this is the game. Whether that happens or not, well, we'll have to see. But yeah, this game started that meme. And we come up to the Marshal. But first, we're gonna want that Mithril Shield. Ooh, since he doesn't have a shield to begin with. Alright then. Oh yeah. Tonics, they only heal about 50 HP. Potions heal about 250, but they cost about quite a bit more than tonics do. Alright then. Let's fight. Now, for this fight, I know it's tempting to kill the Lobos, but you actually want to focus all your ammo on the Marshal. Why? Simple. If you kill the Lobos, the Marshal will go all out and use his charge attacks against you, and those hurt. Come on, Steel. We get... Aw, nothing yet.
Dang.
Come on. Oh, great. That one inflicts stop. I hate when that happens, when they're afflicted by stop. And, not yet. He carries a mithril knife on him. It's an improvement over the dirk that he's using. Come on. Mithril knife!
Yank!
Ow! Yeah, now at the point, this is the point where the Marshal will use his charge attacks. But, so you want to kill him fast, like so! Ow!
Owie, owie, owie!
But, we kill him. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Whew. And no Moogles got KO'd.
Yay!
Achievement unlocked?
I've got the sound for that. Give me 10 seconds.
No. Thanks, Moogles. We're in your debt. So, let's get her out of here. And of course, you want to take note of this for later. Because right here is a secret entrance that can be used to enter the mines. I think this switch will... Well, that's one way to find a bat cave.
Yay, Batcave!
With no bats.
Aww.
You back with us now? Yeah. If it weren't for them, we'd be dead.
Just a bit.
And just the mere mentioning of amnesia has Locke all in a fuss. Let's just say he knew somebody who was suffering from amnesia. Unfortunately, that person was very precious to him. That loved one had died. As such, he feels like he was a failure, and thus he tries his best to protect any girl that is, being harmed. He makes it a personal mission of sorts. So that thus he becomes very protective of Terra. And good. Now we equip that mithril knife. It's a decent improvement. Dang it, Dirks are of course the weakest one-handed weapon. They're more useful for throwing. Yeah, like I said, every character who can learn magic has a special command that's unique to them. What are you doing?
Just typing something real quick.
Anyway, yeah, here's another save point. Basically, this is the place where you want to brush up on your game skills. That and your knowledge of the game. So this is a tutorial place.
Yay, tutorial!
Obviously, I'm doing this in case people have not played this game before. Oh, valuables are hidden in pots like this one. A tincture. Those recover 50 MP.
Nice.
And relics are accessories. For example, sprint shoes double your speed. True Knight gives you the cover ability. Dragoon boots add a jump command to your battle list. And Gauntlet allows you to hold a sword with both hands. But then you lose your shield. Let's see, what else did he have to say? Sometimes the monster look inside treasure chests. Such as this one.
Monster in a box!
This is common. Especially in Final Fantasy 4 and 5. Preemptive attack. That was too easy. You might get a tonic from that, actually, but we didn't get one. Oh well. But if you're lucky enough, you can get a tonic from that. Let's see. One on how to ride. Oh, a chocobo riding, huh? Yes, we can ride chocobos in this game. And of course, when you're buying armor or weapons, if you see a triangle pointing up, it's an increase. Triangle pointing down indicates a decrease. Equal means no change, and E means it's already equipped. And a symbol of the character means they're currently in the active party. Alright, that was environmental sciences. Now let's check out battle tactics. Yes, this is what I meant for. Wait is beneficial. You can take all the time you need to select spells or items without being attacked. Color changes indicate changes in status. There's Reflect, Safe or Protect. There's Shell for magic defense. Haste for increased speed. Slow for decreased speed. And there's Stop. Let's see. White numerals are damage points. Green numbers are recovery points. But yeah, if you want to, you can choose to put certain characters in the back row, like mages. But then again, Terra can hold her own decently on the front line. And of course, holding L1 and R1, you can run away from battles. Of course, it takes time for that to happen. And unlike other Final Fantasies, you need to select L1 or R1 to actually hit multiple targets with spells.
And
of course, pressing left on the D-pad on your battle menu gives you the row command, where you can shift between front and back rows. And then there's defense, where you can cut your received damage in half until your next command input. Advanced battle tactics. Near fatal stats result in special hidden skills. That's what I meant by when you use the fight command. Sword Tech Sword is a unique name. We'll get another person with Sword Tech abilities, actually. Use a curative spell or item on an undead creature for maximum damage. There's Life 3, Re-Raise, Regen. Okay. That's a hint to another party member, actually. A Runic command. Runic is basically a lightning rod for magic.
Ooh.
So, yep, if you're facing up against a magic-heavy opponent, you can use Runic to block their attacks and absorb their MP. This will be vital in 2 boss fights. Let's see. There's Vanish status. Basically, physical attacks won't hit you, but magic will. You can also be turned into an imp and a zombie. But yeah, with imp, you'll lose your special commands, and you lose all magic except the imp spell. However, there's one upside to being imped. There's special imp equipment. However, it's not worth it if you're not imped. When you're a zombie, HP drops to 0 and you randomly attack party members. So you use Revivifies or Holy Waters to reverse the condition. Yeah, and of course zombie status was in Final Fantasy VIII as well.
Screw that.
I don't like zombie status, no. Because zombie status is just the same as getting a game over if everyone is zombified.
I hate that effect. Unless you're throwing a revive at a boss and it dies instantly, then it's funny.
That game does have that mechanic.
Yes. Although I really hate. I actually had a glitch on that, so.
Then again, this game itself is very glitchy. There are so many bugs with this game.
Well, in all of them, there's glitches. Like I was saying, that zombie boss threw a revive at it and it friggin' healed it. I'm like, you're supposed to die.
But no, the thing is, this game has perhaps the most glitches.
Yeah. Well, it's an older game. So.
Yeah, I'm surprised this game got released as was, with so many glitches.
Well, you never know. It's just.
I mean, there's one such glitch where if you use a certain ability and it fails, anything could happen. I do mean anything. It's one of the most broken glitches ever, and it can be very bad. Fortunately, in this version of the game, that bug does not exist.
Yay!
However, I'm not sure about another bug. This one involves Locke, actually. His steal ability can be upgraded to Mug, or Capture. Thing is, when he uses Capture on enemies, the weapon he has equipped, if it has a certain special effect, that effect can be removed after using Capture.
Screw that.
Such as, say, a sword that uses up MP for critical hits. Bam! That ability's gone. As such, that's why I avoid using Capture at all costs. I mean, I don't want to steal and do damage at the same time, especially if I'm trying to steal something vital.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, stealing can yield some very good rewards. But nope, I just don't use Capture at all. Anyway, that does it for part 2. See you in part 3 for when we get introduced to more party members and,
Yay!
and an official introduction to our antagonist.
Yay!
Oh, fun times to be had. I'm sure of it.